There we go. That's not bad. Alright, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. This morning's stream, I guess. We'll see how we feel about whether or not it's the only stream, but hopefully we'll be feeling okay. It's, what, the 10th? Yeah, the 10th, and I finally feel like I almost want to live 2022. Oh, we had a nasty cold here in the Grobo household. The wife's still kind of fighting it. I'm still fighting it, although I feel much better today than I did yesterday. I feel like we, refresh button over here. It looks like we're still a little bit bit rating problems here. We had to change our hardware around because of some hardware failures. So we'll just have to play it by ear and hope that it's okay. I don't know. The last time I streamed, I guess it was on Thursday, they said that it was fine, so. But my Twitch playback looks really bad. Let's see if I can pull up the restream. Yeah, see, it still says the bitrate's really bad and that we're having some overcoding issues. Let me close some extra. Any unnecessary program at the moment. Let's just go ahead and shut it down. I'm going to go ahead and shut on Discord as well. So that rules out the possibility of that. Alright. So yeah, I apologize for all the confusion here and whatnot, but this is the first stream back that I actually feel good enough that I should actually probably I can pay attention to what's going on in the world, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's a little bit crazy. A little bit crazy over here right now. Alright, let's do it. Proper introduction. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. My name, of course, is Samius. We're over here on the Sarlona server today. As I said a minute ago, I've been really ill. And before there was Christmas, and then we had the hardware shutdown, and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, we're finally back. Hopefully we'll be back consistently again for a while. We'll just have to play it by ear and see what's going on. But I would kind of like to cap out Samus today here. But it's been such a long time since I've actually played this character. I don't really know what's going on. But I feel like it would kind of be like that for almost anybody. Alright, so what do we have here? We have Primal Avatar as our secondary tree. We're deep in Shadow Dancer. Looks like we're just barely touching in Divine Crusader for a little bit more damages. Cloud of Shards. Oh yeah, this is a cool ability. I don't think a lot of these things are stuff that we're gonna want all the time, but occasionally it's not bad. I feel like that was the reason I grabbed it, was to experiment with this, but I don't know. Strength and Con are good. Cocoon. That was one of the things that I was realizing, that we just had 0 healing outside of heal scrolls, which was not enough. Just was definitely not enough. So we got 2 epic strikes. That's what this is. No, this is not an epic strike. So somehow I also have this. But I doubt I'll ever want that compared to our other epic strikes. Okay. Alright. Dusting some cobwebs off. Definitely dusting them off slowly. Let's see how that goes. Let's get our bad roll out of the way. Nailed it. hundo. Right now. That's a weird 100. That looked a lot like a 34. Hacks, I say. Hacks. So we've got a little bit of... I've been trying to log on and roll my dice occasionally, but it just hasn't been a thing. I don't think I logged on to this character in a week. Oh man, look at all the XP stones we have sitting here. It really would be nice if there was a way that maybe just certain VIPs or maybe everybody, but you can combine these smaller ones into like up to a 5,000 gem. Something just to make it a little easier, or a bag that you can put them in. I know that is not really the plan, but free fungi, prayer beads, logbooks. Okay, none of those are particularly juicy. So we have some selling that we need to do also. That's good. Oh yeah. Rhett sent us a Merlin spoon, which is a fun item, but is just not very good. It needs a real update. I think that you could... do something with this. This would be really cool. Instead of it just making the mush, that it also grants you some sort of short-term buff. It'd be kind of nice. Let's see. It doesn't look like we took the time to upgrade our gear. It's like all of our gear still are level 20 or pre-level 29 gear. So maybe we should start with that and try to figure out where to go from here. Or we can just leave it. I mean, really honest, we're probably going to do a TR again anyway. I enjoyed this life, but that's not what we were looking for. Not sure exactly what I want to be doing, but not one to stay kind of weirdly levels. So let's look at that. What would we put on our double dagger fighting builds? I guess we should look for daggers first, huh? 29. Boy, there's a lot of stuff over here. Somerset is MMR, fortification bypass, 5 attack abilities, damage versus helpless, double strike, double shot, and melee range power. For a 7-piece, wow. I don't know if we could put together a whole 7-piece Somerset anyhow. Okay. So let's see what normally we would consider something like an... Are we dex based? I think we're dex based. We are dex based. Dex base. That does change things a little bit. Here we go. Do we want this set? Dodge, blurry, dexterity, quality dexterity. Maybe we should start with what's our likely augment to wear. Maybe we build around our augment. Wait, not our augment. What is this thing called? Artifact. There we go. Enhanced, ghostly. I mean, this is pretty good, right? Stifle dodge, quality dodge, enhanced ghostly. More hide, move silent. Yeah, I'm not against these. There's no XP in them, which is kind of rough. We're not int based, so it's unlikely that we want to go here. But it's possible that yeah, this does not seem what we're looking for. Any of these big boys? No, these are all little daggers. I kind of just want to grab this experience in TR, to be really honest. But that's okay. Part of the problem is that this thing has 0 XP, right? Yeah. So I kind of feel like it's better to just wear something that's less good for us and not have to worry about it being leveled up before it's any good. But I also thought I had another dexterity trinket that I was already in the process of leveling up. I always have to drag all of these artifacts out. I don't know what they all are. I generally end up wearing this ring. Let's put that over here. Crypt Raider set. Not that we want a medium armor anyhow, but it doesn't quite look like what we're looking for, does it? We're not making things helpless. Although some melee and range power is quite strong. Raging strength. Yeah, these are kind of what we want, I think. So one of the Mantle of Solemnities is a trinket that I actually, or an artifact I really, really like. I'm using it on Java, and it surprisingly is quite strong. But yeah, we're definitely putting these on, I think. I just don't see a better window to grab a bunch of Assassinate DCs. So we'll see what that changes for us. This is a strength one, right? Yeah, it's a strength one. This is wisdom. We're not looking for wisdom. There's a few people in chat. Good morning, welcome. If you have suggestions for like quick, I know this is not the quickest, but like kind of quicker some like loose gear ideas for 2-weapon fighting, dagger based assassin, feel free to throw them in chat. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I haven't really played in over a month. It's kind of where everything. I know we did a couple of streams with Jerry last week over on the hardcore server, but for whatever reason, my mind just is like, that doesn't count. You know what I mean? I haven't played over here on Samius. I don't remember what's going on. It's been a minute since I've worried about it. I guess we'll grab it. Keylock ring also. What is this? What are you hiding? Intelligence, insightful accuracy, insightful deadly, chaos absorption, huh? on a necklace. You can see now why I grabbed it. I've been trying to grab a lot of these artifacts. I'm going to have to make room in Samius's backpack for some of this stuff soon, but I also really like these gloves, actually. You know, it seems weird because they don't have a big stat on them. And yeah, this one's got 3 unlocked already. Dexterity, dodge, parrying, negative energy absorption. It's not the best, but it's fine. And it looks like we have crack shot negotiator slotted in here already. Alright. Let's... trying to figure out how I want to unload these things also. I additionally don't think I saw all of my part of the family stuff over here either. Which also kind of feels weird. Why could I not find any? What was this? Charisma. That one's the magic one. This one's spellcasting one. What are the bits and pieces of this? I forget. Here it is, right? Nope. Silent Avenger set. I keep going back to this Silent Avenger set. Is this what we're supposed to wear? It's a bunch of double shot, sneak attack dice. Fortification. Maybe it is, actually. Seems good. Yeah, here's our the bigger version of the hat that we're already wearing. Generally pretty much an auto include. Alright, so what are the other pieces of this? It's a cloak, I believe. This cloak. And a belt, I think. I kind of wonder... You know what, let's just pull up the wiki. Alright. What's that first one called again? Mist-laid investments. Oh yeah, I guess it's gonna say here to the mist like 1,000 times, huh? Excuse me. You know what? We should just wait for this page to load, actually. Mist. Heroic. Mist. The other one. Solid Avenger Legendary. Alright, here we go. So this guy. Although it looks like we could also do Patience Through the Peril. That must be a raid item. I don't know a lot of these super well. So, apologies. Braided cord is the belt. Doesn't look like there's a... looks like we have a visible cloak of straw also as an option. Oh, this is from Baba's. So, our armor could give death block Glow Sleep, PRR, Profane Well Rounded. That seems hot. Or we could have the Invisible Cloak, which is Invisibility Guard, Nightmare Guard, Deception 11, and MMR. Wow, that cloak does not seem very good. Right, compared to this cloak. I guess it's one more deception. Alright. So the cord belt. So do we hear? Cord. Nope. So she must be over here. I've used this. There it is. How did I miss this earlier? I think this will be okay. So we'll be one less dexterity if we were to wear this instead of one of these. Although this is a lot of dexterity actually. I feel like a lot of this stuff can probably go over here now. The reason we kind of took some time and energy to figure out the level 20 gear situation so much was to be able to do exactly this, where we take a bunch of these items and we can throw them into the shared bank, and it's pretty good for most of the characters. This is our corresponding stat ring slot. All right. Oh, I thought this was a necklace for some reason. Goggles may be worse. That's fine. Alright, so that's 75 dexterity at the moment. I feel like we could be higher than that. Let's see, so like we don't have things like a glow of Imperial Blood, yada yada yada. But I'm not as worried about going deep into maximizing this particular build stats. I just want it to feel good for the next couple of levels. Alright, so what's kind of next? We can look at our trinkets, I guess. Curse, Bane, Focus. Does not look like what we want. Strength 1 is not what we're looking for. Although, again, it might just be what we have to put on. This is a trinket, right? But this is also an artifact, okay. So that's not going to work. Here's another one. So this is the ring that I was using a lot. It's possible that we should just wear this anyway. It's not exactly the kind of thing that we want right now. This covers a lot of nonsense for us, to be really honest. So we'll leave it for now. What? Sunken legendary. Worn boots. Wisdom? Nah. We have a chain built. It's not the worst. It's probably fine. We currently don't have a Profane Well-Rounded running, right? I don't feel like it's in here. Before I spam everybody in guild chat my gear so I can actually see what it is. Let's see if there's anybody on. Doesn't look like it. So I can post this in guild chat and look at it. Okay, so this does have Profane 2 on. I thought it did. Yeah, okay. So we don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's do this instead. Footses. Soft sole slippers. Not what we're looking for. So we're going to look for trinkets and footwear, I guess, over here as we scroll through. Clockwork boots. Intelligence, shatter, repair. So the reason I would keep these on hand is the quality intelligence. It's pretty nice. This does not seem like what we're looking for. Fire boots. Healing Lord, quality devotion, elemental resistance. Not exactly what we're looking for, but it's probably fine. I wouldn't mind having 5 pieces of spring in here if we could do it. I mean, we have 5 holes, but I don't know what the trinket would be like. So more likely we can get a 4-piece, and if we're going to wear a 4-piece, I'd rather cram a 4-piece winter in for hit points. Here we go. Which trinket's this? Charisma, double strike, heroism. Yeah, see, I think this is the trinket we're probably going to end up wearing. It's not the greatest trinket by far, but it's not the worst either. This is a maybe, I suppose, if we're not. Here we go. We definitely probably want. And not that, actually. I think the time for Agony in the Dark has passed, and we never even used it. Which seems really odd. We still didn't find boots that we liked? Really? That seems really odd. I feel like we should have probably been able to find a pair of boots that...
It's a very intense moment.
Hey, B.
The chance to try something nobody's ever tried before.
51 months. Thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Sarlona hype, that's right. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Whew, so tired still. Everything is basically just completely wearing me out. But we feel much better compared to last couple of days for sure. What on earth? Good, I'm glad you're doing okay. I don't know why I feel so lost on gear all of a sudden. I feel like normally I have at least a rough plan and I would just be able to slam this stuff together and be done. But for some reason this life in particular does not is not giving me the answer of what life is supposed to look like here. Yeah, this necklace seems good. I don't see how we can wear that stuff though. So where is everything else? I feel like I'm fighting for gear slots normally at level 29. There's so much good gear. Like, why am I being such a putz today? Found out about a game shop that opened much closer to your house in the area. Went in Saturday, was immediately assaulted by the scent of armpit. I have a feeling that a lot of people, at least for at least for the Magic the Gathering players that I know of that have this particular problem that you're talking about, generally, in my opinion, what happens is that there's these people are on the spectrum when it comes to this kind of stuff, and nobody really helped impress upon them the need to take a regular shower or use deodorant or both or whatever. So, like, for example, I don't have a sense of smell. There's been numerous times in the past where my friends' responsibility is included saying, "Hey, Sam, you're stinky." It really, like, legitimately, you can ask Tobrell, for example. He has numerous occasions told me, "Hey, you're stinky today." And I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man." And then I would go and I would take a shower. It makes any difference. They were doing a Warhammer 4K event. I mean, I suppose that, there's also that a bunch of bodies create a lot of extra heat, and movement for typically the gamers are also normally kind of out of shape and whatnot. So would we rather have 3? Where's our... Is it here? What's our current what is our current double strike? We have no okay, there. Like, where did it say we had no fortification bypass for a second? Trip bonus is 4. Our offhand hits 100, so that's all correct, or nice. So where... Our double strike is 52 at the moment. Let's see if it goes up with this. It should go down some and then back up if we don't have this already. Now, I'd like to figure out whatever my bigger daggers are at too, but I'm not finding anything either. Alright, 52. 64. Okay. What are these? Whatever, who cares? Once back in the day, I let someone borrow an MTG deck and I had to throw away the sleeves when I got it back because the cards smelled like used gym socks. I knew a couple of guys actually, that I don't like them touching my cards because everything they touch is like, afterwards, like, you can't shuffle, you know what I mean? I've had to re-sleeve decks because of certain people handling the cards before. Some people, some people have issues that no one was nice enough to tell them about. It's kind of awkward sometimes too, because someone would be like, "Hey, you realize that you're stinky, right?" And be like, "What? No." I've told this story where when I was going to school, going to college. I would often get up before the wife and get dressed in the dark and then leave. And one day I got dressed. I put on a t-shirt and put on my hoodie and stuff, and went to school. And people were like, "Oh, it's reeks." Of course, I have no idea what's going on. And I get home and I took off my hoodie, and I pull my shirt off, and I realized that our cat had soiled the back of that shirt. Believe me, I was not very happy. Sure, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just put something on. What are the part of the family gloves? I feel like the part of the family gloves are like big deadly. I feel like I almost always end up wearing these gloves on every melee, even if they're not ideal. They cover so many bases so strongly, but I can't think of what they're called, and I cannot figure out why they're not just here. Do we have two of these? Soft sole spurs. We do. Excellent. That's going into something. Something's getting fed. You walked around with a cat piss shirt all day? I did. I had no idea. I literally didn't know. Until I got home and took my shirt off. So, I mean, I feel like when those kind of things happen to me, because I don't have a sense of smell, like, certainly people like Tobrell in my past have been nice enough to go, "Hey, you're stinky." Yeah, I can smell nothing. I literally can't smell anything. It's not bad. I literally, none. So, like, for me, I've had to train myself to just, like, try to shower regularly, and let people know that if I am smelly, to tell me, and I will take care of it. But again, there are people out there that they don't care about that stuff, and it doesn't matter to them. And I feel like those people, especially in like a card stop situation, tend to make things really, really bad. It goes from 0 to 100 really quickly. Alright. Tired of playing a million questions. Wow, these don't seem that bad, actually. Not that I'm... Actually, these are ones I may actually use, too. Project Nemesis, huh? Yeah, I don't have enough to just grit those. Hammer Fist. Double Strike. Combat Infusion. Seeker Deadly. Yes, Hammer Fist. So why... Okay, so who else has got my legendary hammer? I guess maybe Java's got him? Seems odd, because isn't Java set up for ranged? No, he's not. What the hell is Java at the moment? On that Bard thing, right? I guess the Hammer Fist could be over there. Alright, let's just go look. So I'm trying really hard to jerry-rig a bunch of equipment together to be able to have an idea what the hell is going on with the stream. I finally got my second monitor back up and running off of that previous card. So we are still using probably a 10-year-old video card or older. Oh, it's now reset to alphabetical order as opposed to login. I remember how to change that. Must be a setting. But some of these things are a little bit... Like my phone to try to monitor Twitch chat's not working at all, so... the downside of the second monitor is extremely blurry, so it's hard to read. I have 6 or 7 different colognes that I use depending. I can't imagine going in public without taking a shower. Well, that's just it. You have to take a shower. And a lot of people... Again, thinking about my card shop in particular, there's a Hammer Fist. I guess oh, Java is doing dagger things. I knew that. Okay. Why am I so surprised? Feud, like, that's not necessarily our primary focus, is dagger things, though. Apparently I need to put runes away, too. Right, so Java is normally... Yeah, see? Now this makes sense. Java's got all the melee gear on. I'm like, where's all this stuff? See, like, this necklace is good. This glove is good. Yeah, not as... Why am I wearing this ring? Was I trying to trip for some reason? Seems odd.
Besides tortillas, what do you need from the store?
Eggs.
Yep.
I feel like that might be, like, from Dylan's. I think that might be the only things that I need from Dylan's.
So we just want this. Shouldn't be much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love you. Alright. Alright, so we snag that for now. I can't believe we don't have a second Hammer Fist. That seems odd, but... Okay. I'm gonna throw this over here. I feel like, again, both of these are worth having around. So I'm trying to find something to get rid of here. Here we go. We don't need this. Alright. We'll keep that for now someplace, but I don't think we'll need it for very long. So, rune. We have some Artie and some demigod runes. Nice. I think we might almost be ready to get back on track with some experience here. Take your time, video game. It's fine. Nobody is doing anything crazy. Still not allowed to interact with the client yet. There we go. Pardon me. Can we please have last login? There we go. I put her out before I started the stream. Probably. I mean, not necessarily. She often has to go when she has to go. Sounds like Margot would like to potentially go outside, everybody. I'll be right back. Oh, looks like the wife's gonna do it. Never mind. She wants a treat. Well, beat her. No, don't beat her. She's a good baby. Okay. Yeah, I think this will be fine. It'll be a few less hit points, which I feel like we don't have very many hit points anyway. Are we wearing literally any kind of con item? We are wearing something. Okay. Put it there for now. This will be our default. Alright, the colors, deadly, a little extra armor piercing. Can we have our character sheet breakdown, please? Take a look at. I guess it's under general combat. 106% fortification bypass, 23 sneak attack hit, 33 d6. Trips a little bit higher. Crit on a, yeah, it's okay. Again, we kind of a glass cannon. Don't get hit. It's probably all right. So let's think about some things. With our current gear setup, death block, empty slots. This thing gets used around quite a bit. Empty slot. This has currently got death block in it. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out what we can do here to kind of clean things up. I don't think that we are into the crack negotiator. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Oh, I suppose we should figure out a weapon. I bet a weapon would be good. Okay. Are we gonna go turn in a bunch of runes and get a raid dagger for Samius? I think we might. I know that I've been looking at getting a dagger for him. I love dagger builds on Samius, like way more than I probably should. But I usually don't level or spend very much time at level 29 or 30. So I don't really have much in the way of like a dagger ready to go. Maybe it's time to look at daggers. I know there's some good ones. can't do the perfect things, unfortunately. I have not done enough any of the quests to put together that particular thing to make the perfect ones. But I think it'll be something that we look at. I like the idea of this. The Golden Curse. It's pretty nice. Critical Weakening. Yeah, it's lame. Legendary Paralyzing is pretty good, though. Alright, so let's take a look at 29. What do we have? Dagger. We have one of these somewhere. Maybe. It's a maybe weapon. Legendary Syrian Dagger. That should be easy to make. Not necessarily the thing. Warlord's Dagger. Dole Dagger. Moon Slice. I bet we have one of these laying around. Does not seem like what we're looking for, though. Although I guess we can get a moon. We have a Moon Slice and a Sun Slice. Together, they still aren't very good. Alright, here's the Tried and Demigod Dagger. Wisdom. So you can do Wisdom to attack and damage if we wanted. That's not what we're looking for. Okay. I mean, this all seems fine. Alright, so potentially Dryad and the Demigod Raid Dagger. I don't have this stuff. At some point I'll make a life and I'll do this, but I don't have it yet. Let's go get a Night Mother's Dagger. I'm kind of again surprised there's not one in here already. Java must have them, and I just didn't see it. That's all right. I think we're gonna want to take the time to invest in something for Samius here. Suffering, half of the whole. Constricting Nightmare. Wounding, meddling. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think we're interested in suffering half the whole unless we're going to just put in our offhand. I don't really think that that's what we're looking for right now. So Realia the Frostblade is probably going to be the pick, right? 5d4 times plus 3 times 15 cold. I mean, it seems pretty good. And I'm pretty sure we have plenty of runes for that. So then the question becomes, what do we want to put in the offhand? Do we just put a like a Mourn Lords or a The Moon Slice is not the worst. It's not my favorite. Remington's trying to make sure he gets the right tortillas. Alright guys, what do we think? What should be our offhand weapon if we're 2-weapon fighting? I don't think banishing's the thing. Night Mother's is fine. Is there any... Can we assemble this set? It is a set, right? One comes from Baba and the other one comes from Strahd. I presume. Sorry, I'm trying to... Yeah, I don't think I want this. This does not seem like where we're at. Okay. Or we could just go grab a Morning Lord's Dagger. I feel like we have to have some throwaway daggers on Java that I just didn't see that we can use at this level. And then yeah, we'll get started on hopefully killing monsters. Here's our prototype for Hardcore Sam. So far, I think the current Hardcore Samus is doing quite well. But I haven't had to do the quote heavy lifting either. So, not that I was ever built to do the heavy lifting. I was there to kind of cover the skills. And I'm not quite done. Some of that. Speaking of the hardcore, I don't know when, but maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday we'll take some time. We'll go over there and work on getting that guy geared up. Now that we're level, a little higher level over there. Little one. So again, Java's not like so attached to daggers that he can't let them go. But now I don't understand where the... I have to have some bigger level daggers. Maybe, I guess maybe daggers has got them? Wouldn't surprise me, but it does kind of surprise me that Java doesn't have a DPS dagger on it. But maybe it doesn't matter because of the... Because daggers has got everything. Encoding overload. Hopefully things will clear up in a second. Part of the reason that we stopped using this video card was that we had the problem with the encoding issues when we were streaming. We had to restart the client more often. Still have an encoding issue. Alright, I'm going to close some stuff and see if we can't. I have literally nothing else to close, I guess. For reals? No act. Okay. Well, we'll do the best we can. Hopefully we'll not too jerky. So if you're watching this and you don't know what's going on when I make these references, our nice big video card kind of had some problems at the end of last year. I'm going to work on it and see if I can just flash its BIOS and get it to come back. I think I decided to go ahead and make that happen. Or try to make that happen. I actually have another computer that now, other than the fact that I stole its video card, it should run. So I'm hoping I can put that video card in it and use that PC as an experiment. Agrorza Zomber? I'm sure I said your name terribly, and I apologize for that, but welcome to the stream. Good morning. Okay. If Daggers doesn't have some of these, then I don't know what to do. Looks like these are all baby ones, maybe? No big daggers on Dagger. If you're on the Sarlona server and you need a large collectibles bag, send me a tell. I have 2. That's a little one right now. Moon Slice Polycurs. Wow, it looks like I just don't have any of the big daggers. Seems so weird to me. Speaking of dagger, though. Boink, there's a dagger. No worries, most people that speak Spanish don't know how to pronounce your name. It's Spanish? That's very cool. My sisters are half Hispanic. And none of them speak Spanish. Or at least last I checked, they didn't. My son allegedly knows more Spanish than my sisters do. Sorry, English. Well, I certainly don't know how to speak any English. My first language is not my best. I don't know what my best is, but it's not that. Oh, I'm so tired. So like I was saying, we had a hardware failure at the end of last year. And we're kind of in the process of trying to recover from said hardware failure. But long term, probably the only, unless I can fix this other video card with a BIOS update, we're gonna have to get a new video card. So I bring it up in the off chance that people would like to help contribute to the video card campaign. Feel free to hit those various buttons. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys understand. The only people that pronounce it in the proper way are the ones that speak Spanish or Portuguese. I unfortunately do not speak Spanish or Portuguese. Again, Remington supposedly does a little bit. He really enjoyed his time over there in Spain and Portugal and whatnot. Sell off some of this stuff really quickly. Vendor trash, basically. Alright. We're short on Project Nemesis runes, but we definitely have enough Demigod runes that we can put together one of those daggers. What are the best daggers right now? I don't feel like there's a dagger from Mad Artificer or Lord of Blades But there could be, but I don't think so. We don't have probably enough for a hut anyhow, but maybe. We'll grab the hut runes, we'll grab the nemesis runes. We'll grab these, we'll check them. Alright. Worst case scenario, we just use one of these. We can't use this one, unfortunately. That's okay. So I reopened for our teleport item. It'll turn out that we'll have to run anyhow, probably, but it'd be nice to have it taken care of. There's also potentially raids on Sarlona tonight, right? With the easily distracted group. That'd be fun. I haven't raided in an extremely long time. It'd be nice to try to get a little bit of raids in. Here's what we're looking for. Our tuning fork. Wife's doing her best to put her lungs on the outside so they can get healed. Do you know how to get the meteor ruby? In particular, I don't know. Is there a special way to get it? Like, is there a way to get one in game? I feel like I think I only have one, and I feel like Tobrel gave it to me. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think that's correct. Tobrel or distributed or somebody. I think somebody gifted me one, the one that I have, and I'm not even sure where it is now. Maybe on Butters. I don't know. So I suppose we should take a minute and talk a little bit about 2022 and what the future of the stream is going to look like when it comes to DDO here. I think the plan is going to be right now we're gonna finish capping Samius, and we'll probably pick some sort of quote unquote in-game build that we're gonna play for a while. I don't know if that's going to be like the magic missile spammer. I don't know if that's going to be something of my own creation. I don't know. It could be anything. So, but we're gonna start taking a look at putting something together with the intention of kind of focusing on getting our in-game stuff together, right? And doing some of the in-game chase for a little while. Because Samius is done with the TR train after this life. This is my last, well, for a while anyway. This is my last iconic life. So all we'll have left are epic lives to do. And those, as far as I'm concerned, can kind of trickle in as they trickle in. I just am not that worried about them. I did the raid. Lame. So I must have ran out here anyway. Alright, so who do you talk to? This guy, maybe? Do you not have to run out here and talk to these people to turn in the runes for this one for some reason? Oh yeah, this one's a double click. Is this one double click too? Are all of these double click? I'll be so mad. I guess so. Guess we could have examined these without leaving the boat. I'm sorry guys, I didn't know that. I thought we had to go and talk to somebody. Yeah, just double click raid runes. I guess, like I said, I remember looking at the Mad Artificer guy and whatnot. And they have a place to turn in, so I guess I assume they all turned in. I didn't know that. I'll know for next time though. All right. Like I said, I think we want this dagger for sure. I don't know if it'll be our main weapon or our off weapon, but it's the raid that we haven't bought anything, so it's the easiest one to spend. Yeah, it seems like a good dagger. Right? It's 5, 1d4s plus 3 plus 15s. Who is this handsome man with the frosty haired? Hey buddy, what's going on, Todd? Good to see you. Still not completely alive, but we're a little bit back. What? Oh, I didn't know this was a thing. Holy ass, that's pretty cool. Drag this arm into Sovereign Nightmares effect. Greater boon of death every time you're struck in... Oh my gosh! What? Okay, that doesn't matter. I didn't know those augments were in there. Holy S. That's pretty cool. What? Hey! I was looking at that. Piece of S. So is there a Fey Twisted Dagger? Of course not. That's a good looking quarterstaff. Alright. So I guess we're gonna pick up this dagger, right? Yoink. Okay. What? We're short on this one, right? Yep. Just fine. So that's Nemesis. I feel like the reason we were interested in Nemesis was we were looking at some of the other gear anyhow. So perhaps Nemesis is not where we want to go. How's the family? So we're all in the process of getting over a pretty nasty cold. The wife and I are still kind of meh. Today's my first day kind of not feeling disgusting. So that's... Okay. Let's get out of the blanks. That's disgusting. This is hot. I'm tempted to make an artificer, to be honest, but I don't know. Anyway, so other than, like I said, the wife still, you can hear her coughing. My cough's mostly gone. My body aches are mostly gone, but more importantly, I'm not freezing. I literally felt like I couldn't get warm for a week. I was just frozen to the bone. So yeah, for the most part, we're kind of recovering Are your eyes tricking you, or did you lose weight? Yes, I've lost quite a bit of weight over the last few months, depending on when you saw me last. In fact, today I weighed in at 240 after being sick for the last week. But I've been working on losing weight now for about a year and a half. So, last year, this time, I was 320, so I've lost, what, 30, it's like 80 pounds or something. Yeah, so it looks like it's just this one dagger that we kind of have the resources to purchase right this second. So the question becomes, how do we want to kind of mess with this? I think this is going to end up becoming kind of like our generic Samius, we're level 29 weapon. Lost 80 pounds. What? Takes a lot of willpower. It really is just a matter of figuring out which of the various diets that work best for you and just kind of going with it. But to be really honest, I would like to thank COVID for my weight loss. So remember a little more than a year ago what we knew about COVID, in my opinion, and what the consensuses were at that time, at least, was that the old in particular and the overweight in particular had a lot of problems with COVID, and I wanted to reduce my COVID possibilities. So weight loss is not just due to diet change, also stress induced. Well, those of you who've been watching this stream for the last year also know that I have finally found a semi-effective migraine medication. So that certainly has helped motivate me to be able to be a real boy, as opposed to just just someone who bails out. Alright, so let's take a second. What are we looking for? Somewhere I have a couple of high level augments. I don't remember what lives we did last, unfortunately, so things are a little bit a blur. But I can tell you that this dagger that we currently have equipped is our level 20 dagger now. So we should have this level 20 melee, and we should have our big boy augment. And our big boy augment is for our casting stick, because we're a caster, regardless of what else we may or may not do in our spare time. We're a caster. Healthier diet, better medication, happier Samius. I don't know if my diet's healthy or not, but it's
They also restocked the crescents.
it's one that I'm easier to follow. Again, so I'm on a keto diet right now. Okay, so here's our little pre-one. So we should have some weapons, probably higher level weapons with augments in them, that are sitting around, and they should look kind of out of place. Like a ranged one, probably. Alright, so this guy's got one. Her pinion. Do I feel more lighthearted? No. The only thing I really feel is, when it comes to the joy of having a migraine medication, is because it doesn't go away. It just gives me the ability to kind of ignore it. So like, I can really appreciate how much my body is kind of taking the brunt of the pain. Alright, here's our casting stick one for level 18. What I will tell you is that I definitely appreciate not wanting to cut my eye out every minute of every second of every day. That's pretty much the main relief, I think. Your body stops being your enemy whenever you don't want it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just glad it seems to have some relief finally. Alright, well, not that. So feel like somewhere there's definitely another tier 5 augment floating around. Here we go. I had a feeling that because our agony is just one of the weapons that we would normally go to. I don't know if we're going to use the agony like that anymore now that we have our... There we go. Where are we doing gear stuff? Here. Now that we have the Ancient Valkor dagger, I actually really like this dagger. Poison Blast, Giant Slayer, Wounding, Adamantine. And then I slotted Acid and Ruby in it. It's pretty good. As a person who's experiences serious migraines in the past, but extremely rare, I'm happy for my discovery. Me too. Me too. Yeah, we have the Agony and the Knife in the Dark here, so we'll probably end up deslotting this guy. Yeah, this is our big one, right? This is our big high-level melee augment gem. So, and these are rares, so we're gonna have to pull them out. Some of them, anyway. So we have 3 rares. Alright. Are they kits? They are kits. Sentience kits, please. Alright, again, I think it's these first 3 are rares. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then this one, Critical Confirmation Treachery. I can't spell. I can't spell anything. Okay, so we have 2 of those at least. And then Shatter Device. We have Shatter Device attack and damage. No. Shatter Device armor piercing. Wow, also no. Alright, well. Guess we save these anyhow. Alright, now I need to destroy. Alright, and this one can go away. And then this can go back over here before we accidentally destroy something. See what happens. Alright, my friend, have a good day. I appreciate you hanging out with us as always. Alright. So now we have our Kobold Gym. I guess it's going to go in this. Yippee. Okay. So what do we want to put... What are our augments? We have 7, and this guy's a 3 slot. So we have 10 slots that we can play with for filigrees. Things I learned. Number 1, Samius found better medication. Number 2, keto diets. Why are there 3 epic jade scorpions? Oh, these are just stacks. Stacks of 1,000. It can only get so high. Alright. Filigrees. Is there 2 L's in filigrees? I feel like I always type filigrees, and for whatever reason it's not working. Why my brain melts? Brain melts. What are they? Oh, they're for crafting. Sorry. They're for crafting Cannith items, the Cannith crafting system. The challenge crafting system. So, doesn't look like they have them laid out here, but it's what you can use to make like the, here we go, the artificer loot, like your bracers of the wind or whatever. Yeah, they're part of this system. The vaults of the artificer loot. All right, so beast mantle. Fort bypass, nat armor, attacks get a thing for a 4-piece. We can pick up like a con, a melee power, but this is not ideal. Blood feast. When you activate a rage, we're not raging. Yeah, well that's why they're here in the shared bank account. Stuff is, I'm trying to like use these storage systems a little bit better. So I'm doing my best to kind of dump stuff in and pull out of it. I'm trying to anyhow. Cry of battle? Probably not. Deadly rain. Don't think we're looking for that. We do have a bunch of boosts. So prowess is probable, I imagine. Frozen Wander gives us the cold on your attack. Excuse me, it is kind of in theme for using our cold dagger, but I don't think that's necessarily what we want. The Long Shadow gives us attack and damage. 5 pieces gives us assassinate DC. The Long Shadow. 1, 2, 3. Then it gets a little tougher. So the first 3 are easy, right? +1 to hit and damage, dexterity, melee power. I guess reflex those are fine, or hide and silence fine. Still not great. But it's easy to put a 3-piece together. So we just got to decide if we like it enough that we want to put 2 more pieces somewhere that is a little bit worse. You know, ironically, it wouldn't be the worst to put this together. Even if it was like a bunch of these absorptions or MMR, PRR, like this guy. This one's really good. This one's pretty good. Then it gets a little tough again. One Against Many is one of my favorite ones. We're not really going to take advantage of a bunch of it, like this extra strike through. But attack and damage, critical, dexterity, melee power, like all 4 of these are ones that we would use in this. And debuff enemies, melee and range power, it's fine. It's not great, it's fine. Autos we're not looking for. Prowess is a pretty easy 5-piece, I think, on this because we'll be doing melee, so that'll be fine. I guess the one that we should look at is actually Trapper's Delight. That seems bad. Why do they feel like extra to these, say, like, skills are worth the same level as some of this other stuff? Just don't end up like Skeletor, okay? Practically lost 80% on your usual weight. So, I would like to get down... I mean, I want to get under 200 again for sure. And then from there, we'll have to just see. I still got quite a bit of Tum Tum here to work on. So, if I can get some of that stuff squeezed out, it'll be good. Treachery. I think we do want a Treachery. Right. Melee power, dexterity, confirm critical hit. Like, those three are still really good. Threat reduction is good too. So let's see what Treachery stuff we have. T-R-E-H. Why can't I spell Treachery? Is this enough? It's close. Ha! Good enough. Alright. So what do we have over here? We have that melee power, intelligence, stealth. We have a dexterity rare. Below 200 seems ideal. Yeah, I also hope to start hitting the gym or something. I told myself at 250 pounds I would buy a weighted jump rope and I would start using it. And I do still plan to do that. But I don't think my knees would like jumping like that right now, so I had better hold off. And these are commons. I don't think I care about that, so let's grab another destroyer. Alright. Alright, prowess, dexterity rare. Critical confirmation. Where are... Did I put the good stuff in this guy? Yeah, I did. What's the matter, baby girl? Hmm? You need some attention? Oh, rub jumping is not that taxing on the knees, but also the core, quadricep. Yeah, you've never heard of a weighted jump rope before? Basically, it's not super heavy. They're like half a pound to a pound heavier than you would expect, like a regular jump rope. But basically, you can double or triple your workout in the same amount of time with that little bit of weight. Keep going, I'm on the right path, sending spirit bombs. Yeah, trying. Alright, well that's where our prowess went though, so we know where our good rare prowess stuff's at. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems bad. What are the rest of our prowess things? Our potential prowess. Attack and damage, critical confirmation, melee power. Yeah, let's go see what we can find in the... It's also possible that Java's got some of this stuff floating around too, but... Isn't there an auctioneer around here? Yeah, here we go. So taxes more the biceps, shoulders. It is a full body workout, jumping rope, but it does give you some additional stuff. Yeah. There are no prowess. Am I spelling it wrong? No. All right, no prowess. Alright, there's just none, huh? Okay. And there's one thing here, huh? Okay, well... Alright, kids. Looks like this is not going to be as our best prowess ever. Alright, so let's go dexterity. I'm so glad that that is where I put that. Okay, it's fine. Plus the, we also have, we don't have the dexterity gem on us either, do we? What's in here? Oh, we have a rare prowess PRR. At least. That'll be nice. So we'll stick it in there. Whatever. We have strength 1. Int 1. That's the other thing we gotta figure out is we gotta grab our plus 2 strength. Going in lurk mode. Sounds good, buddy. Alright, so melee power. Oh, it's only a 4-piece set. Not a 5-piece set. Okay, well that does change a little bit, doesn't it? 1. Yes. Like we don't need. I guess we'll take out. Guess we'll pull this critical confirmation. Mostly just because it's not the rares. Alright, so then that gives us room for a 3-piece set. Or, again, a 2 and some other plus 2 from... What is it even called? Comms, right? No, not comms. What are they called? What do you use to buy the raid augment slots? I can't think of them all of a sudden. It's another kind of rune, isn't it? Hang on, I'll just look. Wow, this seems really strong too, actually. Dreadbringer. Dragon Soul. These must be from the new... I don't know some of these. Alright. Shattered Device, Brave Thoughts, Sanctuary. Threads of Fate. That's what they're called. Threads. Boink. I didn't want them in my gargantuan bag. Oh, this is part of a treachery set. Nice. Alright. I think that's what we want. So let's select that. And then this is also part of a Twilight set, which is fine. But I don't think that's what we necessarily need to make an extra thing out of. And we can cut something. Like for now, we could cut the int, I guess. So this is where you really should plan all these things out in advance, chat, not just try to fake it as you go. But I'm just gonna fake it. Yeah, we'll pull this int for now. Don't think that's probably correct, but it's fine for this moment. Alright, now that being said, now that we pulled that, are we sure we don't want this? We'd have 4 slots, we'd be able to put a 4-piece. Yeah, +1 dodge and maximum dodge is not worth. So what are our good 3-piece sets here? I feel like we want to grab the 44 damage. Or 46 damage. So we have, that's a 4-piece. 3-piece to add electric damage. I don't think that's what we want. 4-piece for From the Frozen Wonder. The Long Shadow's a 3-piece. That seems perfect, right? Yeah, we can do a Long Shadow. Long Shadow. So we have a melee power. Attack and damage. Like, those are easy, right? Guess we throw a dexterity in here. Alright. So, seems okay. What's our current stat look like? 85 dexterity now. Again, I realize we haven't like gone completely down that road, but it's okay. All right, what not filigrees? What like rubies and stuff do we want to put in here? Do we just want to put a bunch of damage in? Do I want to put like one of the bigger ones in? We don't have to worry about Ghost Bait. It's possible that we should slide this in someplace too. Maybe on these gloves, because these gloves get moved around a lot. It probably would not be the worst to have a con item on. I don't know. It's fine for now. Again, that's just going to pass around between Samus and Java, so That seems reasonable. Damages, though, guys. Damages. Snow peaks. A little bit of damage. Yeah, I don't think that's what we want. We have 8d6 cold damage sitting here, which is probably fine. It's not the best one, but it's fine. Scourge of Outsiders. Okay, I mean, that's reasonable. Deconstructor helps kills robots. +3 damage. That's just deadly, basically, right? Yeah, this is level 4. That's not something that we're that excited about. So we had an attack and damage there. Yeah, these are mostly little ones. So yeah, Deconstructor. What are your weapon types? Is it cold? Because the damage that we do is cold damage. So what do you think? Do we stick a Deconstructor on there? Like, maybe. We put a Deconstructor in. And then I don't think I'm in for the big cold one, but I think I am in for like the big store one's called. I thought they were also rubies. I feel like I should have some extra of those laying around. Alright, Tempest. Yeah, these ruby eyes. That's what I'm looking for. Eyes. No eyes, huh? Seems odd. I bet you I have some laying around, like on other characters that are just not being used. This one in particular, the Ruby Eye of Force, is one of my favorites. 2% chance it's going to do a big burst that does 3d6 per minimum level of the item, so it'd be 29. I mean, that's a big hit, right? Let's go for it. I feel like that's about as good as we're gonna get for now for our main weapon.
Kobolds still hate you.
I know, kobolds still hate us. What do we want to put in our offhand? Should we go get the other part? Yeah. For now, this is still fun, but not what we're gonna be into long term here. I guess we're airshipped, so let's go to House Dorasco. Hey, Newtons, what's up? Just trying to figure out some gear at level 29 here. What are you doing today, buddy? Capping out, you say? Is this your final life then? No. We're done with we're done with our big iconic. We're done with most of our lives. All we'll have left are some epic lives to do. Yeah, hopefully things are just gonna be stable for a while. Didn't drag whatever that ring was back onto my bar, so I'm not sure what ring it was. This ring, right? Yeah. Oh no, I think what we're gonna do is sometime next week, maybe even sooner. I'm not sure. So let me kind of preface some stuff here. So I'm not sure what my plan is going to be immediately, but we kind of talked a little bit earlier about long-term 2022 plans, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend a little bit of time and energy trying to like touch on a lot of our guys that need some assistance. Man, I was kind of hoping to murder these will-o-wisps with our whips. That was not the correct boost. I think we're gonna die, kids. What are we struggling with? Oh, it's still this will-o-wisp. I had the feeling that we probably should have got these will-o-wisp earlier. Oh, there's a soul of cruelty dog in here too. That's probably what actually has cured us, huh? People are like, what are you doing, Samus? Ellery is not going to heal you through this. You'd be surprised. Well, she would have had I not got her murdered right there. Damn it. Getting wrecked? I was getting wrecked. I mean, to be fair, certainly wasn't ready. So this is our first quest after trying to do some gearing at level. Put my bird back on. Now I feel real bad. Is there not a shrine here? Fine. Rejuve sucks so bad, Reborn in Fire is way better. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I'm honestly just trying to find some way to use points until level 30. I knew I was not going to be quick enough. Oh, I'm not that worried about it. I was just trying to get through the thing. Oh, look at us! This must be our first death, or otherwise I would have been irritated and probably bound to the boat somewhere. I bet that is our first death on this. Well, our last release anyway. Uno momento, por favors. Honestly, I don't think that went that bad, except for the lack of healing. And I probably should have found a bigger... I mean, I did look for a different healer, but... that's who we had, right? Alright. That's what we're looking for. Fun thing about Mist, you can actually bring the Revenant at the start along with you for the final fight. He's quite good at juggling aggro. Yeah, I feel like most of the time it wouldn't have been a big deal. I Samus did. What can I say? I think here in a second we'll be ready to actually pretend to do a little bit of damage. I mean, is there something to do besides kill kobolds in the sewer? Doesn't sound like it. Yeah, he just had bad luck. No, I think I definitely misplayed by not getting a bigger healer. That has been this, and I'm also basically a glass cannon, right? I have just under 2,000 hit points inside of a Reaper quest. There we go. I'm like, I cannot find this dagger, lads.
Toby, we're not killing kobolds in sewer again.
Alright. Alright, so you're out. Alright. This thing's, I think, still fine for offhand stuff at 20. The Sacrificial Dagger, so I think we'll keep it. This guy's going to eat the Hopeful Gem. So I don't need another one there. I found that I can very slowly solo the Sharn Docks on epics if I want on a 900 hit point Sork. Depending on what your build is, right? your hit points matter less and less. If you're a better kiter, for example, or if you can stay away from the action, then you can have less hit points. But I'm on a melee. I'm on a melee, so it's not gonna... Oh, gross. This is bound to character? I don't know if I like that. I don't need more bound to character junk. It's also possible we could just use Agony as our offhand weapon. Actually, Agony is quite strong for a level 23 weapon. Disintegration and Hemorrhaging are pretty good. I don't know. I think we'll probably more... I don't know. We'll have to see. To go back and forth and kind of see. Alright, let's do the thing that we actually are ready to do. Shall we? Thunderhome Slayers. Or Orchard Slayers. Come on, people. Yeah, the reason I'm not that worried about making the legendary stuff yet is a couple folds. One, I really don't know what we're going to be doing on Samius as our final life. You know what I mean? What am I wanting to turn? I don't know. I was just looking to kind of jump in with somebody and steal them for guidance. I just didn't want to do Slayers is all. I get really tired of Slayers very quickly. I know that they're the most efficient way to like grab a bunch of experience at the end, but that's just not what I'm about. So I think we'll do something else if those are our options. We'll just have to think about it. Honestly, EH Ravenloft would cap without any challenge at all. I know, but that's not what I'm about. But I could go to Ravenloft on Reaper 1 or whatever and have not a big deal. Or I could put up an LFM and probably have Reaper and fill it up that way. I imagine there's stuff that I can do that's not just that. That would be fine. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing at some point is going and checking out some of the new quests, but we might just save that for tomorrow. Stormhorn stuff is free. It's gross. How about these Morgave University? How are they on epics? Oh, it is a good weapon. I'm down to get one. But also, isn't it level 30? I was looking at one earlier today. We were looking at daggers earlier today. And we had saw it, but I thought it was level 30. Yeah, it's level 30. We have new quests. So I haven't done the new quest yet. So I'm kind of tempted to do it for the first time on the hardcore server tomorrow. Just for giggles. I don't know it very well either. I don't know any of those quests very well. Just part of the reason I kind of need to take some time to go learn them. What else are we kind of... Oh, we can go do Three Barrel Cove, maybe. Three Barrel Cove should be easy enough to do. I don't know if I've tried these quests in the 12 on that difficulty. Although we're level 29. It's a little low. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to grab a level 20 a Nardo or whatever. Kind of surprised they don't have more Nardos, actually. I bet we do. I bet we have plenty of Nardos. Yeah, here we go. Right, and Nard, is that who we want? The level 25 hireling's not bad. I guess I'm going to go do some Ravenloft. Or, like, Ravenloft or Sharn or something. Do you have any? Oh, we could. Yeah, let's grab 20. Do we not have any of these persons? Where did you go? Oh, guess not. Okay, give me 10 of those. Alright, welcome to the family. Okay, so Cogs, Sharn, Ravenloft, what do you guys want? The 4 in Lord's March are all pretty linear. Promise of Fire is a bit mazy. We can go do those. I don't know them very well. If you guys are interested in being my helpers, then we'll go do them. See if we can learn them. I kind of can. Some of them I can fake my way through. Also, if you want to come hang out and you're on the Sarlona server, send me a tell. You're welcome to join. I have no problems.
Tony, we're not killing kobolds in sewer again.
An element of chaos. Just do one since I don't know them. I feel like I have to do the Reaper version because otherwise we just don't have any hit points. Zoo's Wrath. I hope I said that close to correct. Welcome to the Fat Halfling. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome.
This is best part.
Woohoo! Okay. Okay, I've done this quest a couple of times with Tobrel. But I definitely don't know it very well. No, not that. Explore. Open the cavern shrine door. Okay, so we have a puzzle and a bunch of dudes over here to murder. Deal. We had more attacks left. I'm kind of disappointed. They like these follow the leader quests. Okay, door open. Okay, I feel like Tobrel walks in and turns here. Maybe one more and turns. Yeah, this seems more correct. Are you a stone guard? Are you death warded? You're not. That's good. Yep, if you'd like to, you're welcome to send me a message and join. Anyone who wants to join me is welcome to join me. If you're on the Sarlona server and you're near level appropriate. So you're very scary. Show me your kidneys. Come on. Whoa. Got the Harper pin here. Won't be lame. Hey. You had kidneys. These kidneys were supposed to be mine. Why are you not? It's not. Another trucker. Alright, let's move her back here. Let's see if we can. There we go. Look at if we can get them out of the lava. Our dips doesn't seem the worst. Right? It could be a little stronger still, but it's not bad. This is a junk chest, right? If I open this, it's not a big deal. Yeah, junk chest. Alright. So now, what else do we need? We're not done exploring the ruins or opening the sealed cavern. Okay. Plaguey poo, huh? Just get the plaguey poo to...
Kobold can't take it anymore!
Come on, Reaper, let's go. I do really like the assassins. They really are my favorite. Melees, I should say. Definitely my favorite melees. And I fear. Is this not explored enough? I guess not. Alright, so this door must be opened. It's hard to sneak up and murder things when this weird lag that's going on though. Is this how we got to go down moment? We still missed something back here that I didn't get. Newton's is running back here, so it must be something. Maybe this door needs to be opened. Okay, this door needed to be opened. Yeah, it's gotta be this, right? I don't know. I don't think I have my chain up what it needs to be, but it's pretty good. What's our melee power? Still pretty low, right? 143. Not boosted. I can only imagine if I was like a Strim Tom that actually is good at getting my melee power up. I guess we'll be figuring it out soon. Apparently I decided to not assassinate these guys, I guess. Okay. I recognize this fight. Right, didn't this guy like pop around or something? Gotta attack fast. You know, I don't know if I have a voice slotted right now. Ah, that's funny. I don't think I do, actually, unless it's in this cloak. And it's not. It needs to be in this cloak, I guess. They'll take care of that later. All the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches! Oh, not the best chest I ever saw. I'll show you. Go my own butthole. That's right. Jump through my own buttholes. Yeah, that one was not bad. That one's pretty straightforward. Looks like those electric traps and stuff in there could be a problem in the future, depending on what's going on. Isn't this the one where the guy, you have to like prove who did it or whatever? This one takes forever. What's the next one? Yeah, I had a good time. Seize the Dawn. Alright, I guess we can try this one. Unfortunately, I said I don't have a good guide on this thing. It's a lot of like running around. Again, chat, if you guys have the secrets, now's the time. Show me your ways.
You see a group of people engaged in a shouting match. Robin Biggs is trying to placate them.
Right? I'm supposed to...
You learn with a levitating stone known as the Eye.
Do these questions actually matter anywhere?
Artifact you were sent to find. Stolen last night. Robin Bix, your employer, suspects that this is an inside job. It's up to you to find the missing.
Like, I haven't paid close enough of attention. So he's off doing his thing. This guy has whatever's going on, and then this chick. Alright. So now we talked to all the people, right? If you're lucky, you can do it in 3 minutes. Well, what about when you're not lucky because you don't know what the hell is going on? Okay. So, did I not talk to them appropriately? Like, they all talked to. I know there's a back way over here that you could go into, but I thought this was the back way, not the front way. This doesn't matter. I guess we can... All the ways are the ways to get done. 5, 10 will be helped by being a rogue. Oh yeah, because of the finding traps, doors, and things. Talk to them until they leave. Alright. Go back and I'll talk to them until they leave. There's a 10,000 point crit. It's one of our higher crits so far. Search wherever he's at. I might check the other one too, but okay, maybe I need my search ring on? Seems odd, but okay. I guess so. I mean, I guess I finally, at level 29, have to put gear on to trap. Okay, so these guys are...
This looks and smells like a portal directed to Kyber that someone forgot to close all the way. Kobolds could never
It's just easier if you could just kill these guys.
without Ava's help and arcane expertise.
Wow. Oh, I took out our auto search, huh? Okay. Getting a little chilly. Oh, this is the fastest way? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this quest in general. I almost skipped it. But I need to learn it, so... Alright, that's both of those secret doors and everything, right? This one, there's not another one in here. Or if there is, I'm not detecting it. Okay. Not sure where new didn't went off to, but... Alright, so there's two. So we just need to find enough evidence to accuse this guy of being a shit, right? The quickest way is to accuse the kobold guy. This guy, right? Yeah, he just doesn't have a... Done enough stuff yet. I was gonna say there's a door or something over here, right? Yeah. I don't like this having to switch gear to trap. I don't like it.
Get stitches and others die in ditches. Looks like the Boromar clan has got some bite to go with that part.
Yeah, I need to probably take some time and learn this one a little bit better. I need to learn all of these quests, to be honest. I haven't. I said I've done them like once or twice with people, but not enough to learn them for sure. And that's like somebody's secret door, right? Or treasure door.
There are kobold footprints all over this place. They're up to something, and that suggests Aether Ficklehammer is involved. You are led to believe Aether is up to no good, even if he didn't steal the eyes.
You have enough evidence to accuse the kobold guy. Alright, well, I am in just a second. And now I'm killing a bunch of trash. Or getting killed. One of the two. Both, maybe. A little bit of both. Yeah, that's where the treasure chests are. All the special locked doors at the end. Time is it's almost 2. Yeah. So this is also the first time I think in a week that I would be quote hungry. Now I'm suddenly very ravenous. Like we just should have D-doored, it would have been quicker. see if it's him.
Aether Finkelberries defy Aether unleashes his kobold followers.
That's probably enough. So execute's quite strong if you can get the timing on it right.
As you look around, you don't see anything resembling magical levitators.
Well, we picked poorly.
The wrong person after all. At least
So let's go accuse some other people, I guess, of being nasty. Alright. Let's see. So that's all the koboldy things, I think. So what? Now we got church guy, excavator, digger person guy. Why didn't we just de-door? Should have just de-doored here.
According to Caleb, Clarissa Boromar made her fortune as a burglar and an antiques collector. That is a conveniently specific set of skills. The worker's testimony reveals that only Danis, the foreman, knew how to disable the security mechanisms around the Eye of Sauron.
Oh, I couldn't get to just that guy, I guess. Should have tried harder, I suppose. Okay. Don't these things like turn into an ambush or something? It's like a spot over here. So I remember bits and pieces of things. I just don't think I remember enough to. What else is down here? This is just to where we already came, right? This is just more of the koboldy area? Yeah. Clay. Thank you, Cuckoo Clock. A lever, huh? What does this lever do? Must open that door or something. Is that union member up here?
The conversation with a workers' union member casts doubt on Bernadotte's interest in helping the workers.
Well, I hear combat noises from somebody, but I should join a union? Hard pass. Hard pass. Alright, where's this cultist hood? now we can accuse the other person. Is that not this guy? They're floating around down here somewhere.
Whether they have stolen the Eye of Sarlona remains to be seen. Bernadotte Smith calls out to the rest of the
Okay. We found her secret thingy, right? That's the blue door one. This one. And we found it. I got it. And then don't they like teleport in and give you a reward after a minute? Let's go, Dorcases. Yeah, see that one's... It's just kind of like a massive pile of did you get lucky. Alright, let's see. I know it's not quite 2 o'clock yet, so we have some time that we can still kill. But we'll probably wrap up before too much longer. Oh, here we go. Here's a magnetism club. Actually... I think I'll keep that one. Again, I'm really am debating on doing like a spell casting focused arty for a little while. I really love the arty in general, and I think that it would be a pretty big deal. And I find them to be a lot of fun. So. Yes, come down the middle. Oh, I bet you he's dealing with trash up there. This is what's happening. Yeah, I hear the sounds of combat. Da 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 da. The sounds of XP. He's here somewhere. I can see his dote. Oh, Needon's found it. He has found the chesticle. Huh, that's cool. I don't have them. I would throw them in a pile if you're offering them to me. I don't know if I would use them in particular right now, but pretty cool. I will happily throw it in the pile. Alright. Put it in the pile. Thank you. Appreciate it. Fine, we'll take his bottle this time. Like the cards in Castle Ravenloft, I usually reset until you get Ether. Oh. Yeah, that sounds terrible. I don't mind doing whatever in the Castle Ravenloft. A lot of people have an issue with it, but... Alright. Seizing the Dawn. This one, like, you have to find 4 or 5 crest things, right? Alright, let's see what we can figure out, shall we?
The Eye of Erie is reported to
Alright.
be somewhere.
So these don't change.
Now the hunt for the artifact truly begins.
The locations of these things don't change.
A discarded shield marked with the sigil of the Undying Court lies half buried in the sand.
Huh.
The cleric you're looking for must have come this way.
There's like a weirdly camouflaged ladder. Is this it? That's not it, right? No. Just kind of nice looking. The slightly randomized. I feel like I followed the wiki once before on them. Man, innovation sucks now. Can I get a thing, please? Thank you.
This is best part.
We don't have mutants here to tank for us, so I'll have to actually cast buffs. Lame. Okay. Should be in range of a heal, I think. Here we go. Alright, so here's
The sunlight here feels much
one of the places. Alright. Now, yeah, here's one of them. This is one of the things. I do like these different kind of ladders. They're quite amusing to me. All right, so there's a thing, but I thought that other one would be up there somewhere for sure.
The sand turns beneath your feet.
Some sort of
as
lever.
scorpions burst through the surface.
Find the crest. Save the missing cleric. Feels like an episode of Heroes.
A rumble echoes through the canyon tunnels.
Somewhere far in the distance. Okay. Excuse me. And this door is like blocked, right? Until this is done. I guess maybe not. We'll go take a look. Somehow you lived, huh? That's lame. Again, I realize we're just on Reaper 1, and our healing is certainly our biggest obstacle. But I don't think we're in that bad a shape. It'd be nice to have found a place to stuck, like, like a 4-piece winter set would have been good. Again, I think if I was going to do this life for very long, I would definitely spend some time and energy trying to. Here's one.
You notice the motionless form of an elf crumpled upon the rocks below.
Trying to check. There's the guy, I guess, huh? I see a booty. This seems like an obstacle trap. Do I have to go in here? Is this an optional that's going to take 5,000 hours?
You travel some distance through dark, twisted tunnels before the horrible, yet familiar stench hits you. Kobolds.
Yeah, you're death warded, of course. Okay, well, I guess it's on now. Ouch! Yeah, beast mark. Alright. So the other guy bounced out. Where did you run off to, champion? Huh? Where did you run off to, champion? Yeah, I will say I've had a lot more of this. Oh, do we just crash? No, okay. A lot more of this not being able to move for 15-30 seconds than I'd like to admit. Definitely had more of that lately than
This is best part.
is cool. Alright, let's go take advantage of this 45 seconds and what other trouble we can get into. There you are. Oh, apparently you need to have an appropriate weapon in your hand to do stuff. Wow, that guy wrecked us again. Look at that. We didn't have the right weapon in hand, though. But still. But still. Oh. I have to go to the chiropractor tomorrow for sure. My neck has been real bad the last couple of days. Wait, Deathward's on. This is on. Weapons back in our hand. This thing's running. Alright. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. What the heck? Alright, so these things just keep spawning? Is that what's going on? Just forever spawns? There's about to be too many forever spawns. Alright. Nope. We're out of here. That's too muddy. Forever spawns. Wow. Hope I got this guy's stone. I did, okay. Come to me. You're like, all you had to do is open that door, Sam. No, they don't keep spawning? Well, they seem to. They certainly seem to have. Alright, we didn't go down this tunnel yet.
Something glinting in the back corner of the cavern catches your eye.
Alright,
You
so
found the first.
there's 3.
No doubt more searching will turn up the others.
Oh, nice. That was the first crest, you guys, believe it or not. There's just a lot of them. I definitely had cleared out that corner where the hireling had died and more things had popped out. Doesn't mean that there wasn't more or whatever, but
The laugh-like hoots of hyenas come from the tunnel ahead.
I don't know if you guys can see Quinquin over there. She just sound asleep, kicking her little feet. There we go.
The surface of the underground pool begins to ripple as you approach. Then the pool churns as a moment goes up.
Show me your guts. Show me your guts. Show me your guts.
The elemental dissipates, and the magical barrier protecting the pool fades.
Alright. Woo, my hairy trumpet. How would you guys feel like a Discord movie night? I'm kind of tempted to do a Discord movie night in particular, mostly because the movie that I would like to rewatch is now available on digital, which is the new Ghostbusters movie. It may or may not have risen in the ranks very heavily in my personal movie preferences. I kind of would like to give it another watch here pretty soon. Okay. So now with these in place, I can solve the puzzle, right? And basically, you just always want to go like this. And then 1. That's not it. Right, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 again. Try this one more time. So the answer that it's usually like blah, 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 blah. Right? And then it could be 2 or 1 again. So it was 2. So yeah, 4, 3, 2, and then 1 or 2 again, or I don't know what the other one is. Is it bop here? I don't know. I don't know the various combinations, but I guess there's really only like 3 possible solutions, and they're pretty much all run down the line. Alright, let's see. What else did we miss? We thought we had saw the guy, right? Over here. Reverse to the salt marsh puzzle? I guess. I don't know. I just did the same as the druid and the demiguide puzzle. There you go. A rot free experience. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that one. Like that's one of the more common. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Maybe, I don't know. Something. I know that the 4, 3, 2, 1 is generally correct, and then you have to decide which extra button you push.
You notice that the floor is totally free of the sand and dust of the desert. Everything is strangely clean.
Okay, where's my second bump of my offhand, guys? My assassinate's not doing its double bump, it's only doing a single bump.
Sound of heavy footfalls echoing down the tide walls.
Well, I guess we got our double bump there. Apparently we died someplace and didn't summon our bird. That's not bueno.
Ooh.
Hey, Remy.
I have a quick question. Do you remember how much we ended up spending on Civ?
I don't, but I feel like I bought the mine on sale for like $10.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I got mine for 50% off. I'm pretty sure.
Why?
I'm doing my budget stuff, figuring out how much I spent last month, because I haven't done it yet this.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's 50% off, and if I assume that it's the standard price of the games is $60, then I probably paid $30. Although I don't think Civ 6 is full price. That's probably the best
I
estimate.
don't know. I don't know when you got it. Like I said, I got it when it was
Right.
on the Christmassy sale, and that's when I told you to get it. So I don't know when you actually got it. But I think it's normally $40, right? For the base copy. The one in Salt Marsh is 1 through 4 and then 2 again. Maybe those things aren't alive and we can just walk past them.
For many long years, this place relied upon secrecy to protect the eye. That time has clearly passed. Very well. If you would be the one to bear it to safety.
I suspect that there's about to be a butt whooping administered here. What's the matter, baby girl? I've been having this situation a lot lately too, where my bar rotates, and I'm not sure why. I had a feeling that we don't bypass evil very easily right now. So we're basically mono sneak attack dice against this chick, which is fine. We just gotta make sure that we stay doing our sneak attack damage as much as possible. It's gonna be a little tough. Why is our bird not summoned? I've clicked it a dozen times. Take our big extra double strike. Come on. Yeah, was that? Is that it? Just stand there and beat that thing forever? Alright, so we're gonna have to remember we need evil weapons.
You wonder about the David's parting words as you place the Eye of Urian in your path.
Alright, everybody. Well, it's basically 2. Did Newton's already go live? Not yet. So we'll give him a minute. We'll get our end rewards and kind of wrap up. What are we missing, chat? What is it that would push this build over the top? Does anyone have any thoughts? I mean, I've really been enjoying this Shatterkai Assassin build. The last life that we did was so much fun. And I would suspect that tonight, if there are raids, we'll do a good job of being able to fill up. If there's not raids tonight, I might go ahead and put raids out anyway. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I don't want to make promises, but I also want to make sure that people understand that I do expect to, now that I'm hopefully feeling better, I don't want to say I'm not sick, but at least I'm feeling better. I think whatever this is probably going to take a full 2 weeks to get out of my system, but as long as I'm not freezing all the time now, I think I'll make it. That's what was bothering me so much before, was I was just so cold all the time. And it didn't help that it was the coldest it had been so far also, and it just wouldn't, I couldn't get warm. Just couldn't. That being said, again, we can do some raids tonight. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Let me actually pull up the easily distracted calendar and see if we have raids marked for tonight. Let's see what it says. Yeah. So looks like Shroud and Vision and MA and all those things, Bolts has got things scheduled. So 8 o'clock Central Time for sure. We'll come back. We'll do these raids. It looks like tomorrow's raids are actually also listed. These are new raids. Chronoscope, Vault of Night, Zimbabwe's. Interesting, interesting. But yes, we'll try to do some raids tonight. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And that'll get us capped out. And then tomorrow we'll focus on the hardcore server for tomorrow. And then we'll decide if we want to do that again on Wednesday or if we want to TR Samius. And get him into our, whatever we think our final form for a while is going to be. I think I'd like to go from 1 to 20. I feel a little low on DDO points. Doing all these iconic lives, I think I'd like to knock out some Lobby stuff. And there's also a bunch of low-level quests that I don't know very well. I need to take the time to go learn, like Salt Marsh quests, the ones we just did, for example. I need more practice on those. Although I do think that a couple of those are not going to be that bad. To kind of streamline a little bit more and stuff like that. So I think we're going to definitely spend a little bit extra time working on those things soon. But oh no, I don't know how much more time I can pad for Newtons here, to be really honest. I need to go to the restroom very quickly. Alright everybody, I think with that I'm just going to go ahead and bounce out of here. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this stream. But yeah, I don't know. Warforge caster Artie's a blast. I don't think I necessarily want to do a Warforge, but I would be opposed to trying a more castery based guy. In general, I like Artie casters. I think that having the ability to like easily twist in a little bit of archer stuff, like crossbow action when you need it, it's a nice thing. Whether you want it to be repeaters or whether you want it to be regular crossbows or whatever, I find it to be a nice little combination of things. It's also really possible that we might just want to be a spellcaster. Just go like that on that. Warforge is best because repair spells are faster than potion healing. It's true for sure, but I would probably take the half healing from... I tend to take the Construct Essence feat, which would let me get at least half healing, and that's usually enough for me on the 1 to 20 path, or 1 to 30 path, typically, except for doing big things, which I'm going to try to get into those things more. Plus, you can have the dog step to heal you by standing by. Same thing. You can do the same thing with your Artie dog with the Construct Essence. It's just a little less effective. But I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm pretty open. I think part of the reason I've been a little less excited for going is that with the lives done, right? With all of these finally done, we're just... yeah, this is our last Shatterkai life. These are all done. So, like, that's been our goal for so long. Our focus is what we've been doing right now. Getting these epic past lives and like all these lives done. We do have some epic past life stuff to do, which we talked about, but it's not nearly as much as I'm worried about. So we just have to give things a shot. Hey, look at there. Hey. Alright, again, I killed as much time as I could. I still don't see Newtons. This is it? Nope. Alright, well, I'm going to get out of here. My plan will be back around 8 o'clock Central Time. It might be a little bit early. We'll just have to see. It frees you up to play completely insane things without worrying about making it work because you have all the power available. Exactly. But it'll also give me an opportunity to figure out what it is that I want to do in the end game and kind of settle into that a little bit, chase some gear, focus on that kind of stuff. And then what I would like to also do is take a lot of the secondary cast of characters that I have, put them through the grinder once, and put them in a spot where they could potentially be ready to go to do something. I don't know if we're going to do a lot of that stuff, but I would like to have thought project builds where we go ahead, we design something, and we do it and run them up. We have lots of character slots to kind of play with some of those thoughts in general. For examples, we have get this So obviously we have Java, who's currently set up as our debuffer buffer build, which I think is doing pretty well. I'm not too worried about how he's coming along. But we have all these Samiuses from the hardcore server I would like to do something with. Get them all potentially playable. But I'm not going to spend a lot of time and money getting them cleaned up. I just kind of want to get them in a spot. Samius Jr.'s got a couple of lives under his belt. He would make a fun, figure out what to do. Probably some sort of melee DPS or something, and just push that as hard as we can. Samius, similar thing. Pick one of these guys, make a plunder, and just kind of roll into a couple of small things. Main Samius will probably do some sort of spell casting type thing. So let's just be really honest. We'll probably take a look at an 18-2 wizard something build. And I mean, that's why we spent all the time and energy working on this guy, right? Have all the things, make all the stuff, be the biggest boom. So we might take a look at what Fire Goddess was playing, like an undead, or my Forest Wizard. See how that plays. But we got lots of options. So, I guess it's an Artie. It's probably my favorite build, but 18-2 Wizard Artie, Force damage guy. So we'll see what we can do. Take a look at stuff next couple of days, and like I said, dusting off these guys will all be lots of fun too. Trying to figure out which ones are gonna do what. Alright everybody, with that I'm gonna get out of here. Lots of good DDO streams are either about to start or have just started. Go find one, enjoy them. Don't forget, if you like the stream, support the stream financially. I really would appreciate it. We are on some really old broken hardware. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, our current semi-current generation video card broke down right after Christmas, right before New Year's, and we haven't had a chance. We're not going to be able to replace it. We just don't have the funds right now. So if you'd like to help us out, a few bucks is great. You can also cash at me at $Samus Garovo. So try to get all that stuff in there. All right, everybody. Peace. Much love. We'll see you guys in a couple hours. Thanks for hanging out. Toodles.